Okay, so we have the ultimate power bands right here. It's like having two bands in one. And Becky and I are going to show you some great exercises that you can do with this thing. First of all, I want you to just take the grip and put it on one band. Okay, step on one band with both feet. We're going to do a lower body and upper body movement. So bring your grips up. You're going to go into a deep squat, and then from here go into an overhead press. Lift. So combining upper body and lower body for maximum workouts here. Good. So check this out. She's standing on one of the straps. If she was standing on two, it would double the intensity. And I think that might be a little bit too much for you. So you just decide which one, how strong you're feeling this day or that. Good. Something as simple as that. Now just hold up on the top. Go into fast overhead presses. Up. 2, 3. Let's go to 10. 4, 5. 5 more. 7, 8. Last 2. And 10. Relax those arms. I want you now to step on both of the straps. From stepping on both straps, check this out. If you're standing on with both of your feet, go into a bicep curl. Much harder. Now, just step with one foot. Curl. Gets a little bit easier. You really have to concentrate on form though. With your elbows staying brushed to the side, taking it down all the way down, full contraction, full extension, and now just step on one.
With both feet?
With one foot. Just with one foot. That's it. Come up and curl. Go ahead. Much easier. Yeah, just let it go all the way down. You realize that there's no tension on the bottom, but you're getting that little bit of tension up on the top. This is a great way to just do drop sets. You've made it really hard, progressively easier, but when you get to this point, this lightweight feels really hard, correct? Now hold it halfway, hold it right there. Abs stay engaged. Elbows are tucked in tight. And relax. So now, from shoulders, biceps, let's go back to shoulders, and I want you to keep it on just one foot as you give me a one-arm row, lateral row. One-arm lateral raise. Good. Up. And now switch sides. Left arm lateral raise. Lift. And both. So we have lateral. See, it's much harder now when you're combining both. Lift, do it one more time, and front raise, alternating. Lift. Good. Up. So the thing about it is this, keep going. When it comes to working with the bands, what I like so much about them is that you are focused on the concentric movement and the eccentric. You are having to maneuver both up and down. You never get a chance to break. Go ahead and stop for a second. Let me show you something. You know, you're at the gym a lot of times, you see these guys and they've got their weights and they're picking them up and they're using all this strength to go up and then they just drop it down. All this strength to go up and drop it down. That makes no sense to me. What you've got to be able to do is concentrate on both movements. You come up, you squeeze, you hold, you pause. You come down, arms are still working, abs are engaged. You really want to think about all the movement and all through the movement. Hitting biceps, now you can take your arms out to the side, still stepping on just one foot to make it just a little bit easier because again, I really want you to concentrate on your form here. My back is up nice and straight. Good. Becky's gonna be my trainer. Hold here, even halfway. So, got all this tension. It's as if someone is pushing down. You know, you have a client sometimes and they're doing a bicep curl and you can be pushing down to really create that negative tension. That's exactly what these bands do. And I love the fact that there are two bands on here so you don't have to carry so many bands all at once. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and show you another exercise. So, if I'm stepping out nice and wide here and I want to go into a bent over row, I'll show you from this position, I can shift my hips back and I can just take those arms all the way up. Again, I don't care that there's no tension right here. I can open my legs up a little bit wider, but my movement is coming up high. So I can come up high here and down. Row and row. I'm gonna get 4 more of these. 1, 2,
Your back muscles are really working.
3, and holding it up. They are?
Mm-hmm.
All right, good. And release. Okay, now from here, all I want you to do, we've got a strap here that you can attach to your door. What I want you to make sure that you do is that you put the door connector on the hinge side of your door. All right, so now it's much more secure here. What I want you to think about, of course, you know what we're gonna be working. We're gonna be working the back, but I want you to sink as if you were sitting in a chair. Hold this position as you go into a row. With your hands in a neutral grip, row. Nice and secure. Rest for a second, because if this starts to feel too easy for you, what do you think you're gonna do?
Take a step back.
Take a step back. Take a step back, and row. Good. Much more tension here. You want to make sure that the shoulders are down away from your ears, your elbows brush to the side. Now let's still work in the back, but turn the palms down, and I want you to open the elbows out to the sides. Notice as she came in, she made a slight adjustment there. Row. Good. 4 more. 3, sink. 2, and 1. Now, keep the arms straight and just give me squats. Hands are back in a neutral grip. I love using these bands for this because, again, it takes so much pressure off your knees. You can really focus on your form, sink down. Even bring the legs close together. Bring your feet all the way together. Knees together. Good.
That's harder.
It's much harder. Down and lift. It's as if you've got a tennis ball that you're holding at your knees. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. I'm gonna keep you here, but now we're gonna do some trunk rotation. With your legs wide, you're gonna face outward. You're gonna open those arms out straight, and then you're just gonna bring your arms over to one side. You're gonna roll over and twist. A lot of core strength, really working the obliques. You wanna keep your hips forward as you then turn your trunk to one side. This is gonna be really difficult for Becky, so I'm gonna change this up just a little bit as I strap this through and I turn it in to one long strap. So now she can really focus on form. She has her legs out wide, twist, twist, good. When it's lighter right now, she can concentrate on speed, but never sacrificing form. Watch your knees, twist. Good. Sometimes when people are doing this, what they'll want to do is see how she'll naturally want to bring that knee in. Now she really has to concentrate on this. Twist, twist. That's it. Stay with us. Go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same thing other side. So now she's just going to turn, open the legs up nice and wide, and twist. Open and turn. That's it. Turn. Beautiful. Keep the knees. Watch your knees. Even while you're doing this at home, look down at your knees right now. See if they're giving me any kind of sway. Make them secure. Feel your knees going straight to the center. 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, so now I'm going to change this. I'm going to open my door. I'm going to let this drop down. And now, I'll show you. Becky, I want you to rest, and I'll do this. If I can think about what I just did there. It's the same sort of trunk rotation, but now Same trunk rotation, but it's going to be adding more of a lunge. From here, I want you to think about my right knee as it sinks down to the ground, and then I'm going to come up, and then I'm going to reach up. I'm going to control it on the way down, and I'm going to sink down. Come up, strength lifts, control down, and twist. You come up with strength, you control down with strength, and lower the knee. Up, and lower. Again, reach, control, and down. One more time. Up, and low. Same thing other side. I'm going to have Becky do this. Grab. I really want to see that knee sink down. Sink down, come up, and lift. Beautiful. Great fat burning exercise right here. Great way to strengthen your abdominals, your midsection. Up. Good core strength. Lift. 6 more of these. 1. Notice how her arms are nice and lengthened out in front of her. She's not clenched in, she's not tight, she's down, she's extended all the way out. Good. And perfect. From here, I want you to give me one grip with the elbows tight, walking out away from your door, hitting triceps. Now check this out. My elbows are tucked into the side of my head. My abs are engaged, and I'm going to take it straight up from here. Lift. Elbows tucked in, and push. Push. There's so many things. I mean, we're just scratching the surface today with this workout. There are plenty of other things that you can do, but when you think about your workouts, always think, have I hit my lower body? Have I gotten my midsection? Have I gotten into my back, into my chest, into my biceps, into my triceps? Am I hitting all my major muscle groups? This one piece of equipment will hit all your major muscle groups. Good. Now, we can make this a little bit harder. Try to give me one arm. Resting that arm down. And again, work with that gauge, work with that range of motion. If it's too easy here, take a step forward. If it's too hard, take a step back. Nice. Switch sides and lift. 5 more of these. Up. How are your triceps feeling?
They're burning.
2 and 1. Good. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to say about the bands, which I love, it's a great tool to carry with you at the gym. Say, for instance, it's bicep day, it's arm day, and you can carry this in. So really pound those really heavy weights, right? But then carry this in, and then burn out those muscle fibers right at the end. Think about it. You have done heavy weights, and you have broken all the muscle fibers down in your arms. All of a sudden, you use a tool like this that you can just like attack those muscle fibers that have yet to be broken in your workout. Afterwards, get yourself a good protein-packed meal, build up your lean muscle mass, and burn fat. This thing can be a tool for fat burning. Good job today.